welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are here. So I have a couple of things to address before we get started. Yes, I'm in sweats. Yes, we are in a different kitchen. We unfortunately had to move not too long ago, maybe like 2 months ago. We were just having some issues. Little bit of problems with the old place, so we had to move. We are in a bigger place now, thank God. Things just happen for a reason. So we are making some quarantine snacks like I promised you guys in my old video. I am also filming when the sun is setting, so I'm gonna have to do this a little bit quick because I decided to film at 4 p.m. in the afternoon and the sun's gonna set in about an hour. So I got about an hour, which also means that these snacks are really easy for you to make, not very hard at all. Some are healthy and some are a little bit sweeter, but it's okay. Today we are going to make some kale chips, sweet crepes, rice cakes, and we are gonna make some Chia Pudding. So,
hey guys, voiceover Kim here. I just wanted to clarify that I kept saying Chia Pudding. It's Chia, but I'm gonna say it again and again, so just letting you guys know.
all of those are really, really yummy, pretty healthy. I try to think of things that you guys could make yourselves, not have to worry too much about not finding the stuff. For example, making the eggless crepes today because it was so hard to find eggs for the past 2 weeks, and I only had a case of eggs that I could find really at Target. I just don't understand, guys. I don't understand what's happening. We're gonna get started on the kale chips first because those you have to bake for about 15 minutes. First, what you wanna do is you wanna turn on your oven at 350, and we are gonna bake these for 15 minutes. You're gonna wanna cut your kale off of the stem, just like that, so very easy. These are technically just gonna be like healthy chips, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So next, you're going to want to dry them off as much as possible because we're going to put olive oil on them. So what I do is I don't have like a salad spinner, which is like the easiest thing I think you could do. I just put a towel on top of my bowls usually, and I shake like this. All right, so next you're gonna wanna have your parchment paper and on your baking sheet like this. And we're just gonna put some olive oil, salt, and pepper on the kale. So just go ahead and drizzle. Drizzle. And then we're just gonna do some pepper. Honestly, I like to put garlic salt in a lot of my baked veggies just because it gives it that little bit of extra taste. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough. Mix your seasonings in there. And then you're just going to obviously put it on your parchment paper. And put it in your oven for 15 minutes. All right, so for our next snack, we're gonna make some rice cakes. And we're not necessarily making the rice cake itself, but I just don't feel like people know about this snack too much. I think it's a really, really great snack. It's really filling and satisfying because it's sweet, but it's not too heavy either, so it's really, really cool. I usually get the cinnamon flavored ones. They look like this. So you can either do like a Skippy, which is kind of a sweeter, not so healthy peanut butter, or you can do something like Justin's, which is a little bit more natural. And all I do is literally just put the peanut butter on top. We'll do one healthy and one not so healthy, I guess. Oh my God, what's happening? I left it in the fridge. I'm so dumb. Don't put your peanut butter in the fridge. I know this doesn't seem like, wow, she made a recipe. Trust me, I know you guys need this. Don't act like you don't want this. I'm just gonna put some banana slices on top. Next, I like to also put some different types of berries, or like if you wanna put I don't know, whatever other fruit you freaking want, whatever.
You mad, bruh? You must be mad. But you're mad. You're mad.
After all of that, maybe you should get closer to y'all. I like to just drizzle a little bit of honey just to top it all off.
Huh?
Alright guys, so for the crepes, we're gonna do more like sweet crepes today. You can also do savory crepes, so I'll tell you how to make the savory crepe. First, you're going to do a cup of flour, and then we're gonna do half cup of milk, and I'm just gonna use some almond milk since I don't really drink dairy. So a 4th tablespoon of salt. No, sorry. A 4th tablespoon of salt, teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. So if you want to do more of the savory, which means you want to put like veggies or you're gonna put eggs in them, you would leave out the sugar. And then we're gonna do 3/4 a cup of water. We're gonna do 1/4 cup of melted butter. So I'm just gonna melt this really quick. And I just melted that for like 30 seconds. And then you're just gonna mix. And you're gonna want it to be pretty watery because crepes you have to move around the pan freely, so then they become like these big old pancakes. Also, the kale chips are done. Okay, those kale chips are so good. Whoever just... Is it just you or is it like, oh my god, I feel like a neighbor's watching me. Dude, he's told. Oh my god. You guys, there's like a guy, one of my neighbors outside is like, because you can see through my house now because it's kind of dark. I can like see him looking at me. Okay, now he's not looking. I think he noticed that I was like looking back at him. I'm gonna take you guys over to my stove so we can cook these crepes together because there's a little form you have to do this with. Like you can't just... Alright guys, so welcome to my stove. And instead of using oil, I do suggest making your crepes with butter. And you gotta be quick, guys. You gotta be quick with this, okay? Gotta be real quick. As you can see, this pan is pretty big, but the bigger the pan on the bottom, the bigger the crepe you can make. Alrighty guys, so I made 2 crepes and we're just going to stuff them with goodness. I already cut some bananas, so what I like to do is I like to cut them like long ways like this, and I'll put them right in the middle. I don't have fresh strawberries right now, I only have frozen, but you can also do strawberries. And you can either do the syrup. I like to do the syrup inside so it's not so messy. And you just want to kind of be careful when you roll them out. Roll them like that. Look at that, that's so yummy! You can also put honey on top of this, but not for my preference. I don't like to put too much. Last but not least, we have our delicious homemade chai pudding, and I really wanted to make this because I usually go to like an acai bowl place and I pay like $10 for a chai pudding bowl because they put like fruit on top, and I was like, this can't be that hard to make because all I saw was chia seeds and like milk or something. And it's actually so freaking easy. So for every 2 tablespoons of chia seeds that you put in there, you're gonna put half a cup of milk. I don't know if you guys have ever tried like boba or tapioca or anything like that, but it's just like that. And you don't have to use dairy milk. This is my almond milk that I use all the time. So I'm just gonna do it with almond milk, and it's so good. And you either have the choice of putting sugar in this or you can leave that out. So I like just to put like 1 tablespoon or so of sugar. And obviously like you could fill this cup up or you can do halfway. You're gonna wanna put this in the fridge for like at least 2 hours. You can leave it in the fridge for up to 7 days, but I suggest doing it at least 5. So you can do like overnight pudding or next day pudding or whatever you want to do. I actually made a whole mason jar earlier this morning just to show you guys the consistency that it would have. You can also make like an acai / chai pudding bowl with some berries, granola, and honey, or whatever type of fruit you want. All right, well, there you guys have it. Here are our salty, sweet, savory, and healthy snacks. I really hope you guys try these out. These are super, super easy, as you saw. And these are my favorite right now. I think I already ate half of the batch talking to you guys, but I'm so happy to at least be cooking and, you know, getting my mind off of things for a bit. I hope you guys are all doing really well at home. Hopefully you guys find some happiness in cooking with me today. I would love to do this again, so just comment down below and let me know what kind of snacks you guys want to do. I always really like to try new recipes. Like today we did the eggless crepes. I usually make these with eggs, so that was really fun. I'm really loving doing this YouTube thing. It's like pretty new, but it's really exciting. It's a lot of work though. Like, you don't even know. If you know, you know, but if you don't, it's a lot of editing, lots of hours. So please subscribe to my channel. You know you're gonna come back. I know you're gonna do it. Now we're gonna eat these. Obviously, I already started eating my rice cake because I'm a little hungry. Take care, guys. Peace.